Good evening everyone, today we have new live stream. I hope today it will be working fine. So as you can see here, we are going to check fresh release from Miniart. It arrived together with yesterday Avro Auto Gyro. So as you can see, that's a Continental R975 engine. That's exactly the same power plant which was used in M3 so there is no surprise that it is being released as a separate kit because it was featured in the interior kit from the same manufacturer. It is modeled in 135 scale, and such upgrade will be handy for those modelers who would like to add the engine as a diorama part or maybe to their kit which does not feature the engine. I mean, we can say it straight. So this release is already available. Here we have the commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you see here in this video. And we are going to open this box, take a look inside, and of course decide on whether this engine worth getting it. So here you can see comparison with my hand, and now we are going, so just give me a second because I see that there is something interesting. Yeah, so it's reading that you might experience some buffering during the live stream, but stay calm because it may be connected with some connection issues. But as far as you can see, everything works fine, so we are going on. And here, so first of all, we have here the short list of the tanks which can be compatible with this engine. Then if we flip to this side, here we have some information about this kit that is made in Ukraine. Surprise, surprise. And here we have also some other accessories for the tanks, also in 135 scale. So as you can see, these are T4 workable track links set. And also here we have T34 engine, which can be also assembled separately. So this is a box with top loading system. Here is what we have inside. So all frames are packed into the same sealed plastic bag, and also here we have the assembly manual, but we will check it a bit later. I would like to start with plastic sprues first because, I mean, finally we can take a look at the plastic parts without any further ado. So just give me a second to cut them through. In the meantime, I can remind you that we are having the special donate button on our website. So you can support us financially. It is done via PayPal, so if you would like to do us a small gift or you would like to see some particular kit in the video review, you can just send the money via this button. Some of you already did it, and I'm really grateful for this because it was really helpful for us in order to get some, let's say, useful photo and video items which improve the quality of our video reviews. I can see a lot of broken plastic here. I'm not sure if it will be used somewhere. We will see it further in the video review. But as usual, here we have a lot of thin parts, which is quite typical feature, I would say, of the Miniart. So here you can see the first plastic sprue. It looks fine. Molding quality looks really good. I don't see any possible issues. But again, be careful with all those thin pipings because it will be easy to break them and then you have to fix it somehow. Maybe even replace it with metal wire if you would like to. Okay, next we have here the small plastic sprues with, I guess those are exhaust stacks. Maybe those are push rods, maybe those are exhaust stacks, but as you can see, again, those are really tiny parts. Let's not forget that this is a 135 scale, so that's why their size is slightly bigger than my fingertip. They can even fit on my fingertip, so that's why you'll have to use the sharp tweezers, otherwise it will be impossible to place them into the right position. Next we have new plastic sprue. This one is exclusive for this particular kit version. So as you can see, that's a special engine stand which will be used in order to display the engine. And here we will have to combine all those parts in order to get this triangle stand. And here you can see it from the other side. So we have some guiding elements as well. And it should be more or less easy to assemble all this stuff together and get more or less nice appearance. Thank you for the first like, by the way. Next we have here the last gray plastic sprue, but this one I think the most interesting because it features the engine block here. So all those parts will have to be combined into one. And I said it in the previous video review with M3 interior kit, this engine is really detailed. I mean, it can rival some resin counterparts, so be sure to spend some time weathering and painting all this stuff because you will be awarded with really nice appearance in 135 scale. And let me remind you that all this stuff, excuse me, it comes out of the box without any additional money spending, let's say. So it's really cool in my opinion, and it shows the development of Miniart technologies throughout the time, because this is what they can do today and you get it freely out of the box without any extra issues or problems. Next we have, surprisingly there is no PE parts spread. We get to the assembly manual straight away. So as you can see, this one is printed in form of black and white brochure, which is quite unusual for Miniart. We are used to see the color printed brochures, but I guess the accessories or military miniatures sets, they are getting the black and white assembly manuals. So here we have also two exhaust systems. As you can see, you can assemble the early and late versions. Then engine stand is included, and of course here you can see the compatible tanks compatible. That's quite funny. Next we have the parts map. Assembly process starts with main engine block, so here you will have to combine all those parts. I will remind you that the engine block is molded as one-piece part, so it doesn't mean that you have to combine separate hulls together and other stuff. You get the one-piece part, so here it is. And as you can see, it is pre-molded from all necessary sides, so you get it in the right detailing out of the box. So that's really cool in my opinion. Next we continue with installation of all those additional accessories and electrical equipment which is placed on the engine. Here you can see the assembly process for the engine stand, if you would like to have it. I mean, it's your decision, but it's really cool to have it out of the box because usually such kits do not feature this bonus out of the box. Next we continue with exhaust stacks, and as you can see here you get the clear difference between early and late versions, and here we also go on with different assembly installations and also different parts as well, as far as I can see. Next here we go on with the same separation between early and late versions. As you can see, you'll have to use the different parts here. And on the last page we have the installation of various minor pipings here, and of course installation of the engine on the stand. Here you can see also the colors chart, which is traditionally let's say given in several manufacturers' designations, so I'm sure you will be able to find something out of your paints, let's say. So as I said, this kit is already available for purchase. I think Modelimex have this for sure, so you can order it straight away. In my opinion, such kit will be handy for nice diorama, be it disassembled tank, but not only with tank. I'm thinking more of a scratch building, I would say, because in many projects you need a nice engine, nice detailed engine, and resin kits are not that affordable, I would say, but here you get nice plastic kit which can be used, for example, for a nice hot rod car in 1/32 scale, 1/24 scale, because it's more or less the same dimensions, and this engine will be handy. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button because it will help us greatly. And of course, I will see that you like this video. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching this video, and bye.